Sister Wives star Kody Brown just got publicly punished, and the reason will leave you stunned. A fellow recruit finally said what millions of Sister Wives fans have whispered for years, and Special Forces made Kody pay for it. Dirty water, brutal interrogation, and a creepy accusation he couldn't escape. But what happened next exposed Kody's biggest emotional weakness on national TV. And wait until you hear the shocking message Robyn sent him in the middle of the chaos. Sister Wives star Kody Brown branded
a water with
creepy,
no ice and bring me a whole lemon.
Special Forces made him pay for it. Sister Wives star Kody Brown reached one of the final challenges on Fox's Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, but not before being forced to face the fallout after a fellow contestant branded him creepy. The remaining recruits take part in a simulated capture exercise where Brianna, Chickenfry, LaPaglia, Andrew East, Sean Johnson East, Gia Giudice, and Brown are individually interrogated. LaPaglia is interrogated by a female officer, who asks the podcaster how she's doing. She replies, "Not great." To which the interrogator looked at Brown and said that LaPaglia has dropped you in the S**. So I think it's only fair that we honor that. She told Brown, "I've got you some nice S*** water," before turning to LaPaglia and demanding she tell Brown what she thinks of him as they pour the offensive liquid atop the reality star's head. "I said that he was older, so I didn't want to talk to him," LaPaglia explained. The DS interrupted her, "You also said he was creepy. This is what you get for being creepy." Directing staff member Jason Fox explained that during interrogations, those in charge don't poke people for no reason. They look for a weak point, and what they're really after is information. Throughout the competition, Brown found it difficult to bond with his fellow competitors. They felt he wasn't a team player and prioritized himself over his fellow Special Forces trainees. In an interview with E! News in September, Brown admitted that the series finds your weakness. And they're pushing you on your weakness. And they found me in an emotional weakness, and they found me in a mental weakness. Kody added, "It felt like it broke me. It was humiliating in such a way that I came home feeling just humble." He added that despite on-screen friction, he had nothing but love for all the cast members. However, he did have one ally, but they weren't a part of the cast. On the series' November 13 episode, Brown received a message from home from his wife, Robyn Brown. She told her husband, "Hi handsome. I'm sure you're charming everyone and making friends and impressing everyone with what you can pull off and what you can do." She continued, "Please know that the kids and I are praying for you every day. I'm sending you light and love." Now I will discuss about Kody Brown gets punished in Special Forces preview after Brianna LaPaglia calls him creepy, exclusive. Brianna LaPaglia's candid opinion of Kody Brown results in a surprising punishment on Special Forces. In Us Weekly's exclusive clip from the Thursday, November 20th, season finale, the remaining recruits take part in a simulated capture exercise where Brianna, 26, Andrew East, Sean Johnson East, Kody, 56, and Gia Giudice are individually interrogated. The interrogators don't poke people for no reason. They are probing, directing staff member Jason Fox explains in the sneak peek. They find a weak point. That means they can exploit it. Because what they are really after is information. Kody and Brianna are positioned against each other after a new directing staff member drenched the Sister Wives star in dirty water. She has dropped you in the S**. I think it is only fair that we honor that, she tells Kody. I have got you some nice S*** water. The DS member encourages Brianna to tell him what you think of him, before revealing that the influencer called Kody creepy, and he was being dunked as punishment for his behavior. I said that he was older, so I didn't want to talk to him, Brianna explains. She gets cut off by the DS, who adds, you also said he was creepy. This is what you get for being creepy. Special Forces, which premiered in 2023, puts contestants through harsh, military-style training based on actual Special Forces selection processes. They face intense physical and mental challenges designed to push their limits. Throughout Season 4, Kody found it hard to bond with his fellow recruits. Earlier in the season, Kody was paired off for a task with Brianna and Sean, 33, who were quickly frustrated by his antics. I have great relationships with some people and not so great relationships with others, he shared in a confessional. But what other people think about me has never been important enough for me to change. Kody's consistent questions kept bothering Brianna and Sean as the challenge got more tense. There were also moments, which Kody wasn't privy to, where he was made fun of by co-stars who expressed annoyance with him. Despite the divide, Kody was able to share some meaningful conversations with his fellow competitors, including Andrew, 34. We had some very fascinating theological discussions. It was so interesting because you meet this guy and he has multiple wives, right? How do you get to that point in life? Andrew shared on The Vile Files last month, referencing Kody's polygamous lifestyle. We would talk for hours about, his understanding of the Bible and then his upbringing. It's really fascinating to start to get a picture of, how you end up with multiple wives. He continued, you end up building a certain amount of empathy for people, and understanding. We'd hit these forks in the road, it's just a difference in how you see things. But fascinating conversations all round. Now I am disgust. Sister Wives Robyn Brown says she doesn't endorse fakeness, after meeting with Mary and Janelle. Kody Brown's current wife, Robyn Brown, didn't feel like making small talk with his exes, Mary and Janelle Brown. In a sneak peek for the upcoming episode of Sister Wives, shared with Us Weekly, the standoff between Robyn, 47, Kody, 56, Mary, 54, and Janelle, 56, came to a head as the group met with their realtor on their land in Flagstaff, Arizona, known as Coyote Pass, regarding the sale of the property. While the relator was there, Robyn and Kody did not utter a single word to Janelle or Mary. Like they didn't even say hi, and they didn't even say bye, Mary recalled in her confessional. It was like, okay, I am invisible to you. I think Robyn felt like she was gonna be persecuted or attacked or something, and I'm like, no, we can be adults here, but whatever, Janelle told cameras. Both Mary and Janelle described the interaction as awkward. Was awkward, and I didn't think he'd be so awkward, but it was pretty awkward, Janelle admitted. They just didn't know what to do or how to have a normal conversation, Mary told her. As for Robyn, in her confessional, she declared, I don't really endorse fakeness. And okay, let's pretend like everything's okay, when it's not, she added. Meanwhile, Kody noted, Robyn hates girl games. As Star previously reported, during the Sunday, November 16 episode of the TLC show, Meri and Janelle stayed in their cars when they got to Coyote Pass, and Robyn and Kody followed suit. Kody and I just pulled up, and Meri and Janelle are sitting in their cars, Robyn recounted in her confessional. I'm like, okay. It was a message. Message was, you know, we don't need to interact. Now I will discuss about. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown makes bold declaration about fakeness, as Kody slams girl games. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown made a bold declaration about fakeness, as Kody Brown slammed girl games, while the Brown family finalized the sale of Coyote Pass. Ahead of the Sunday, November 23 episode of the TLC series, the network released a sneak peek via Us Weekly of Kody and Robyn finally closing the Coyote Pass chapter of their lives with his ex-wives, Meri Brown and Janelle Brown. The four former family members all met on the property to wrap up the final details of the sale, and things quickly became awkward. At the Coyote Pass property in Flagstaff, Aries, the only person who interacted with the realtor, Justin, was Janelle, as the other three stood silently far apart. The money will go a long way toward my new project, she told him of building on a property in North Carolina with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush. It came at a good time. As Justin showed them the paperwork, Janelle said, I think this is what you said, right? Verifying that the properties were split up correctly. I want to double check it just because. You know, she added, while making a face suggesting that an unfair deal was previously presented. Meanwhile, Robyn made an uncomfortable expression, as she and Kody remained silent, and Meri appeared to hold in her laughter. After everything was approved, the four Browns and their realtor said their goodbyes and headed back to their separate vehicles. They didn't even say, hi, and they didn't even say, bye, Meri pointed out to producers after the uncomfortable interaction. It was like, okay. I am invisible to you. Janelle speculated, I think Robyn felt like she was going to be persecuted or attacked or something. And I'm like, no, we could be adults here. But whatever. It was super awkward, right? Janelle asked Meri, to which she replied, I think it was so awkward. In a separate confessional, Robyn admitted, I don't really endorse fakeness. And like, okay. Let's pretend like everything's okay, when it's not. Kody concluded, Robyn hates girl games. She reads nuance way different than me. Now I am discuss. Sister Wives drama. Robyn says she doesn't endorse fakeness, after blatantly ignoring Janelle and Meri. The newest episode of Sister Wives is bringing the drama. In a sneak peek of the upcoming Sunday episode of the TLC show, for Us Weekly on Thursday, Robyn Brown seems to have it out for her former sister wives. While she and Kody Brown visit Coyote Pass to discuss with a realtor on how the land is going to be divided up before being sold, Janelle and Meri Brown are pushed to the side. In case you don't know, Coyote Pass is owned by all of them. So they've been working on trying to keep things fair. There was some other drama in the past of Kody not dividing the property up fairly, which Janelle quips about to the realtor, but that's pretty much all that's said. Seriously, Kody and Robyn keep their distance from his ex-wives, while Janelle is the only one who even speaks to the real estate agent during the closing discussions. When it's all said and done, the only other person to speak is Kody, who just thanks the realtor before leaving with Robyn. Awkward. Mary and Janelle both talk about the tense moment afterward, with Mary saying in a confessional, "They didn't even say hi, and they didn't even say bye. It was like, okay, I am invisible to you." Janelle seems to agree, and says in her own confessional, "I think Robyn felt like she was going to be persecuted or attacked or something. And I'm like, no, we could be adults here. But whatever. What was Robyn's deal, though? Well, she said to cameras, I don't really endorse fakeness. And like, okay, let's pretend like everything's okay, when it's not." Ouch. Kody doubled down on her statement, adding, "Robyn hates girl games. She reads nuance way different than me. Right finger don't scroll. This is the wildest Kody Brown moment yet. Hit like if you think Special Forces finally showed the real Kody. Comment your reaction. Was the creepy label fair or too far? And subscribe, because I'm breaking down every twist the show didn't air."